Welcome back to the Chip and Joe podcast show. My name, for the third episode, is not Chip, it's Joe.
My name's Joga.
You see what you do
when we do things like this?
I didn't know you were Joe. Wait, then who am I?
am Chip. And this is the Chip and Joe show.
Yeah, roll the intro.
The Chip and Joe podcast show. The Chip and Joe podcast show.
And we're back. So yeah, today's episode is gonna be a juicy one because I'm pretty sure there is some people who are waiting for me to make a statement of something that happened.
Yeah, something that happened to Joe at work.
Okay, before I get into any of it, I know people are gonna try to take the shit out of context. So before anything happens, I am going to say I will use humor as a form of deflection for how serious the subject was.
Okay.
So I will joke around about it because I don't want it to be serious.
Okay.
So just letting them know, letting whoever hears this that wants to get into the tea, that it's not gonna be your seriousness. I'm just gonna joke around. So if I say a joke, it's a joke. Okay, there is no need for this to go out of proportion because I heard some crazy stuff. So where do I start with this?
I don't know. I don't know. It's your story, man.
Okay.
Your story.
Okay. Long story short, I got fired. I got fired from one of my jobs, and there's a reason, obviously, because I punched a guy, and to be fair, I do not regret it, and he deserved it. And he, right after the incident happened, knew that he deserved it, and it was something he shouldn't mess around with. And he apologized, and I don't even know if we really squashed the beef. I don't know if, like, long term.
Squash the beef? Is that a term? Squash the beef?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know squash the beef.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't have beef with
guys,
anyone, so
I'm
I don't.
looking for a new co-host. Someone who understands what
Preferably
squash the
something
beef.
that rhymes with chip.
Maybe even a hip. Okay, what I can get. So yeah, so then I got fired from the job I had. I don't want to disclose too much information, but yeah, so that happened, and people were okay. I need to explain myself. So long story short, I got harassed by him for like several months before he became supervisor. Abused his power. And I, even after everything happened, people came like that were talking to me, said like, hey, like I noticed that was happening to me, but I thought it was maybe like, maybe it was just like he was just being him a supervisor and just telling you to do your job. But no, it was him. If things in his life that you did or that somebody, whatever, it didn't work out in his life, he would kind of take it out on you because he had the power to. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So if he didn't like stuff, he would do it.
Huh.
And so he would kind of take it to his own terms in that way. Since he was supervisor, he had the power to make you do things and treat you the way he wanted because he had the power to.
Okay.
So he abused it, and he also harassed me for a good while, and then he made a joke. Well, it wasn't really a joke because he understood what it meant to me. So I snapped, I pushed him, and then he had the audacity to make a mad face, and like he made a mad face to me when I was mad, so that pissed me off even more. So then I just ended up punching him in the face a couple times. And
when Joe first told me this, I thought it was just one punch, but then I asked him today. He's like, "Oh no, it was like 5."
Yeah,
I'm like, what the?
Yeah, because he's just like, so it was just one punch. I'm like, no, it was like 5. And he was just like, oh, like I'm like, I wouldn't go all that way to just do like one punch, like when you're mad, you'll do like multiple punches. Like it doesn't make sense for me to just like one punch and that's it. And it wasn't me trying to hurt him. It was me out of frustration and annoyed in the fact that he was like stepping over people and stepping over me and I just wasn't having that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I acted the way I did, and I still do not regret it. It was was bound to happen regardless, because I knew I have a long fuse, but when somebody pisses me off, it just happens. So then, yeah, so that happened, and so then people, I don't know what the fuck they're on. They know me. They know I'm not a violent person. They know I'm not like a bad person like that. So then, they started making rumors. They said, "Oh, it's because he has a condition and he can't fight back." And the
other guy.
Yeah, the other guy couldn't fight back. Apparently,
that was the supposed reason why.
The reason that they're giving is like a medical reason, but it doesn't make any sense, because that medical reason doesn't like make him lose all his strength or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he can like not.
And I can vouch for that, guys. I am a certified nurse assistant.
And I asked him, I'm like, yeah, this condition something that would allow him to not be able to punch back? And they're like, like, no. Like,
it has nothing to do
this
with
is a failure of something else. It completely doesn't even like go with that, you know? So then, so people were like, "Oh, you knew he couldn't fight back, so that's why you said it's an easy something." I'm like, where the fuck do you guys get this from? I never said that out of my mouth. All I said was he was pissing me off, and I'm gonna fuck him up if he doesn't stop. That's what anybody else in my position would have done. If you're sick and tired of somebody BSing you a whole time, you're gonna act. That was it. Nothing else. They made it so complicated. So complicated. And like that I was bragging about it. I'm like, I had no reason to brag. Like, it wasn't anything. Like, he didn't get hurt badly. Like, nothing happened. Like, you know, he was fine. He said that he was fine and everything. So like, there was no point. Like, what is that gonna prove?
It's raining, and then there's these guys on the roof in front of us just working. Like,
yeah, we're like in the third.
Nothing.
We're like in the third floor, and these guys are in the room,
just like nothing,
and they're just like working. You know, random. Okay, but yeah, so people are making like fucking weird conspiracy, and I feel like it's the people that don't really like know me, because like, I mean, I know the people that know me would understand, like, what the fuck? No, that's not him. You know?
Yeah.
It's just not him. It's not like that, and it's just talk shit, get hit. That's as simple as I can make it, and that's it. That's it. Literally it. And so if you were here for the tea, that's all I can give you.
That was tea time with Chip and Joe.
Tea time with Chip and Joe. We just make segments and every
tea has been spilled.
Why'd you slap?
That's the sound of tea hitting the floor.
I thought you were like smacking some cheeks or something. I'm like, the tea. Like, I was trying to the tea. The ass is tea because you drink it? I don't know. I don't know. It just didn't it didn't connect until you okay. Yeah. So, is airplane gonna pass by?
Yep.
Airplane, hold for plane. It's just a slow plane.
It was a very slow plane.
Very slow plane. So yeah, that was a tea being spilled. If you guys were here for this, there you go. You're welcome. Happy birthday. But I don't want any of you fuckers saying, whoever like knows about the situation and is like talking crap or trying to find out whatever. I don't want you guys to say that it was more complicated than that, because literally, I'm a simple fucking guy. I don't overcomplicate things. Literally straightforward shit.
Jay.
So that was the tea time. So now let's get to something else. So I want to say we didn't even thank people for subscribing, because we have 17 subscribers
from out of nowhere.
Literally. We had like what? Like I don't remember, like 5?
I don't remember.
Most we had was like 5. And then I don't know where I uploaded the first podcast and we get freaking 17 people. I'm like, what the heck? So thank you for subscribing. And if you aren't subscribed, consider subscribing strongly, because we are going to be uploading podcasts that you want to listen to. If you already listened to 2 and you're coming back, might as well subscribe, dog. Or doggette.
Doggette?
Yeah, that is a female dog.
I did not know that.
Wow. You see, you learned squashing the beef, and you learned doggette. So if you guys also want to help and share this channel, that would help us out a lot. Share it with your friends. Share it with anybody who listens to podcasts or likes podcasts or
Anyone
knows
that
about-
likes Joe, anyone that hates Joe.
yeah, just share it. Just share it. Because even if they hate me or like me, they'll want to listen to this story. So yeah. So thank you guys, and also comments from the last podcast. They were. Let me go on it right
The
now.
last one as in the first one, or the last one as in the one you posted the morning of this recording?
Yes, it was today that I posted it. So we had
There's already
3 comments,
yeah.
and I replied to all of them. And one of them said, "Zen Life to you, aka Mario." He said to do an ASMR for the challenge. And then somebody
Project
else,
Javelin comes in. He's like, nah.
somebody else comments
He's like,
and says,
fuck.
"Nah,
No, he didn't say, but what do you say?
ASMR's for lames."
For lames.
So yeah, that's we're gonna do ASMR now.
ASMR, just because of you, Project Javelin.
Thank you, Project Javelin, for giving us the opportunity to entertain you with ASMR. So, can you pull out your phone, Hector, so we
Okay.
can do another minute of
Ooh.
a segment of
Okay.
ASMR?
Okay. Oh, we're going to do ASMR.
We're gonna do an ASMR segment. We're gonna be breathing all over this mic. You guys are gonna be listening to our hot, moisty voice. Moist voice. Ooh.
This day is very moist, I'll tell you guys
Yeah,
that.
moisture.
This parking lot is moist.
Moisturizer.
No, there's pools in this
Yeah, I don't know
lot.
how. They're in the 3rd floor and there's water. Like there's
In the
still
center.
there's still another floor above us that's completely like covered. There's no way water can get here.
Man, there's probably like SeaWorld at the top. Can't imagine.
Shampoo's up there fucking swimming all over. All right, 1 minute on the
Ready?
clock.
Starting now.
Okay, I get 30 seconds, you get 30 seconds. Hello. Welcome to Chip Joe ASMR show. It is Joe, and today we are going to have a segment of ASMR. It's raining. It's raining outside. Moist.
We're gonna lose 50%.
We already lost 50% of yours. And time, go. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. You gotta ASMR it.
Okay. Even though Joe lost his job, he still has oatmeal raisin cookies at my other job. At his other job. Not sponsored. That's not at the dealership. It's not. But he happens to know that one guy that I knew.
Shit, it's ASMR.
That is a
That is
minute.
time. Wow, that seems really freaking long.
I was not
Oh
prepared
my
for
god,
that.
me either. That was on the spot. You're welcome, guys. If that gave you tingles, give this a like. And if it didn't,
If it
and
made you leave,
made you
You
leave,
can't leave.
give this a like. So yeah, let's get on to the next part of the podcast. And I thought about this last night, and I was trying to reach out to a company, but we're looking for sponsors, man. We're looking for somebody. If you got a website, if you got something you're selling, we will gladly promote it as long as we, get something out of it. We're not gonna free promote this, but as long as we get something out of it, we will gladly promote your website, product, whatever it is, service. So if any company is listening to this, or anybody in general has something they want to promote, hit us up. Hit us up. Yeah, and we will gladly promote whatever it is. So, yeah, that was just one little thing I wanted to say. And now, I want to get into my segment of Chip and Joe News. So, if you can...
Is this going to be 1 minute again, too?
This is 1 minute again.
1 minute news, okay.
1 minute news. So, I will tell you when I am ready, and that will be when we decide to go. So, ready!
Ready?
Whenever you're ready.
And start.
All right, welcome to Chip Joe's News with Joe. My name's Joe. All right. So, shopper banned from Walmart after sipping wine from a Pringles packaging can. Yeah. So, workers told police that the woman was riding around in an electric shopping cart drinking wine from a can of Pringles.
Oh, my gosh.
Officers responded to a call around 9 a.m. about a suspicious person in a store's parking lot. Investigators found the woman at a nearby restaurant, and they told her she was banned from Walmart.
Oh my god.
The caller said the woman had been riding around the store's parking lot since 6:30 a.m. drinking wine from a potato chip can. So she was up at 6:30 drinking wine in an electric scooter, and the cops came at 9. So yeah, that was Chippy-O News with Joe.
Dang, with 2 minutes, 2 seconds to
2
spare,
minutes,
man.
goddamn.
2 minutes to spare.
It was only a minute long. Where did time go?
Dang, we went back in time.
Yeah. So yeah, that was interesting. I read that this morning. I'm like, wow, how the fuck?
I just picture her like big.
She's like, this is the life. Somehow got to get the whole car outside of Walmart with nobody noticing. But yeah, that worked. Remind me to buy pens.
Pens.
Yeah. So in my class, there's this guy that comes late every single day to class, and he sits next to me. And he's been doing this since last semester. So he'll come and sit next to me and be like, hey man, you got a pen I can borrow? I bought one of those Juicy G pens. Those the like nice good ones that you buy when you have money. I bought it for once in my life from using Papermate and using like Bic and like all those shitty brands. I went out of my way and bought one of those like 12-pack of pens, and I only used like 2 ever. And this guy, every morning, hey man, can I borrow a pen? I left the pen you gave me at home. So like loses the pens. I don't know where. He shoves them up his ass after he's done, because like he never ever finds them, ever, never gives them back or anything. So today I was in school and I'm like, where the fuck's my pen? And like I check my back, I'm like, oh, I have a pack of pens, I should just go get a pen. I go and I see the empty ass container and I'm like, dude, where did my pens go? I only ever used 2 ever. So the 10 pens went all to that guy. And then I told him one day, I'm like, hey, are you ever gonna give me my pen? He's like, nah man, I don't know where it went. I'm like,
my
God
God.
damn it. And he's like, do you have a pen?
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm like, nah, man. I don't. But yeah, so remind me to buy pens. Because this guy literally took all my fucking pens. I'm over here Snapchatting people. I'm like, hey, do you have a pen I can borrow? I'll go into your classroom so I can pick it up. Because I didn't have a fucking pen.
My gosh.
That screwed me over so bad. But yeah, that seems to be all I really have to talk about. And I got it all in the way. So anything new, Hector? Anything you've been doing? What you been up to? How's the rain been treating you? How do you like driving in the rain?
No.
I don't think anyone really does, unless you're trying to drift.
Yeah, we're just driving with Joe. He's like, let me turn the traction control off. I'm like, fuck.
If you guys don't know what traction control is, it's what keeps your wheels from flooring it. When you floor it, it keeps your wheels from not just spinning and you drifting into a corner or drifting anywhere. So it cuts the power to where your wheels don't spin.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, the rain messes me up, Joe.
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because
Tell me.
I have 2 dogs, Joe.
You have two dogs?
I have 2 dogs.
Since
If you
when?
did not know that, I have 2 Labradors.
Why?
I don't know, Joe. It's been years. I have a giant yellow lab, and then I have a black midget lab. He's a dwarf. He has dwarfism. He's a tiny, cute Labrador.
Tiny lab.
Tiny Labrador. He's the cutest thing in the world.
He's almost a wiener dog.
Yeah,
But not
almost.
quite there.
I know.
He has a big head.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh gosh. So you see, they poo in the backyard, Joe.
fuck.
And when it rains, it dissolves.
When
When
it
into
rains,
mush.
it pours. It rains.
It pours.
pours. It rains.
It pours.
Okay.
It rains. That's a KSI song.
No,
It's no.
no, it's by ASAP Rocky.
That was, that's why I said. That's why I said.
Are
it
you
sounds-
being racist?
No, that's the song. I remember we were listening to it. I'm like, dang, that sounds like KSI. When he says it says
Are you
pause.
being a racist? Oh wait, that's racist. Fuck. Never mind.
But yeah, there's a sand place where they poo, right? I know all you guys want to hear this. It dissolves into the freaking sand, so I have to like scoop it. Oh gosh, it's horrible. It's bad. I did that right before going to right before you picked me up.
I can't relate to that whole dog situation.
Joe, tell me, Joe. I really want to know: is your dog still in your backyard?
Number one, it's not my dog.
Oh my God, Joe, you keep saying that, but
It's not my dog. Just
It's
because it
living
lives
in your house.
in my property, in my house, outside the house.
outside the house.
He lives in my property. He is paying rent. So that is not my dog.
I think it's a Chihuahua. I have not seen it ever in my life.
Fabian has.
Fabian has.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess I have a dog. My mom loves that dog. And I didn't get to pick it, so I don't love it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like strawberries. When you pick strawberries, you pick the good ones, right? And you get the shitty one you didn't want, you didn't get to pick. You're like, nah,
Okay.
That's a really fucked up example, but
Okay. Well, on to another topic. But
oh,
today I'm excited
why?
because
yeah.
Today is the first release of the new Dragon Ball movie that's coming out.
Woo! Dragon Ball.
I know. I bought that ticket, I think 2 weeks ago.
What is Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Z is an anime.
Whoa!
Yeah. Or me, Fabian, we say Amines.
Amine.
Amine.
That's an artist.
Amine.
That's an artist. That's the guy that does the
Amine?
Caroline. Yeah.
What the fuck?
She's a bad thing.
Oh.
Finest. Yeah. That's Amine. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It's an
Oh,
artist.
you learn something every day.
Yeah.
Chip and Joe Show News.
We'll be right back.
But yeah, I showed Joe the seats for it because it's reserved seating, and it's just like
It's
filled,
packed.
dude. It's filled. You have to get the front seats that no one wants if you wanted to go now.
Where you just develop neck problems.
And dude, for a movie like that, where you're gonna be looking like left and right.
Oh yeah, and that's the full screen.
yeah,
Like the whole,
it's XD, the one I got.
Yeah, an XD means that it's from the ceiling to the floor and from
wall
wall
to
to
wall.
wall. So it's
Yeah.
literally the whole ass wall.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're right in front of it and you're looking up, you have to tilt your whole ass head and, and to look that direction. And then like the whole characters are gonna be distorted because you're looking at it from an angle. So it's not gonna be nice.
Yeah, I bought 3 tickets. It cost me like $45.
Oh my god,
It's not
that's
no good.
expensive. What the heck?
Heck yeah.
Oh my god.
I forgot I could have bought a child's ticket for my brother. I think.
Uh-huh.
If you guys know how old you have to be in the collection movie theater to be considered a child.
I honestly wouldn't know.
I know.
Yeah.
And you think what
Stop.
about okay, never mind. Let's just get okay, never mind.
I should know based on the fact I worked at a place
That might have been
that
a movie
might
theater.
have been a movie theater. I don't even know. It could have been a movie theater. It could have been Subway.
You did mention you worked at a movie theater.
Oh, I worked
in the
at a
second
movie
one.
theater.
Very briefly, you said.
Brief. Well, worked. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's later tonight, so I'm very excited.
Very.
Very.
What if the movie just doesn't play?
I would be pissed.
I think everybody would be pissed.
I'll go tomorrow. They have. I think they have like 3 days of showing or
3
something. like
days?
that. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a limited time only, huh?
Yeah. Limited time only. Yeah.
You see, I can't get into anime. I don't know if anybody that knows or doesn't know anime it can like relate to me. Like I try to get into anime, it doesn't appeal to me.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing that I like wanted us to like talk about.
Oh yeah,
Like our interests, because mine was gonna be anime.
Right.
So like anything anime, I'm the guy.
Okay. Anime, if nobody knows, is basically Japanese cartoons. That's it.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
Yeah, it is.
Japanese cartoons.
Uh-huh.
Just, you're straight. Like that's just yeah. That's anime. Where you just don't understand.
And
it.
I've been to Japan too.
Oh.
So I am like I have like a little stamp
Rub
of
it in.
certification, just bust. And then
Oh, that's funny.
what?
Boss.
That's my yeah. That's my last name.
Yeah. So that's a nice one there. Nice meme.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I just can't get into that. I don't know how you got into that. Just watching porn one day and
No, it was a friend. He's like, "Hey, have you ever watched this?" I'm like, "No."
hey, have you ever watched the Japanese porn?
I'm not gonna say it.
You're not even
I'm
gonna go
say
there.
it.
You're not even gonna go
I
there.
don't want anyone to search this up.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm like the anime video game guy, like expert. Like
Okay.
yeah, like that's like my
Okay.
thing.
So if you take
Any type
away-
of game except for sports, which
So-
is the only games that Joe likes.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
only games I
it's
like.
funny.
Yeah, I like sports games. Maybe not like Madden, really. I started not liking it, but yeah, I'm really into sport games. I'm really into sports, like playing. Like I like just playing them. I don't like watching them. I think it's boring, except the World Cup. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just can't get behind that. And then I don't know what else do you like? What else? What else are you like drawing?
I like drawing. Yeah.
I can't get behind that either. I try, like, sometimes, randomly, for no reason. And
Yeah,
I'm just like, I used to love it. And now I'm like, drawing. I draw sticks now. I saw him went backwards. I used to be able to draw like normal people when I was a kid. And now I'm just drawing sticks.
Drawing sticks.
Yeah.
What about food? Well, food I like eating at Asian places. Joe, I don't usually go to Asian
you like the lo mein. You like to go lo mein. I get it. No? Oh shoot. Okay. Never mind. But
Yeah, I get that ramen.
you get that ramen because you like men and you like it raw. So ramen.
I told you guys every single day. I'm telling you.
ASMR again? Every freaking day, man.
Every day.
Every time I hang out, he always has to bust some of this shit. Gotta have a fucking honest conversation with this guy. You always gotta bring the raw and the knees and the. But yeah, you love panda, which we've already covered in episode 1.
I did eat it a couple days
You
ago.
fucking sinner. Every time you eat panda,
I
you
might
sin.
eat. It's only once
Once
a
a
month,
day, yeah. I
Once
get
a
it.
Okay, and now I'm not eating past 6
Why?
just for the heck of it.
Why?
My mom and my brother are doing that too. I'm like, I'll do it too. So I don't eat past 6.
Why? But that's
Fuck!
the
Now I
time.
can't eat popcorn at the movies.
So what if you eat a bunch of popcorn right before?
no.
Oh, what time is the movie?
7:30.
Oh, so then just go like at 5:30 and eat a bunch of popcorn and you're solid. 5:59. Get yourself a large, and then stop the time on your phone, and then switch it back 1 hour back.
Uh-huh.
So then that's what you'll believe. You'll believe it's 5. Again, you know.
Okay.
So then
okay.
it's 5. You can eat popcorn all you want. You're welcome. You're welcome. And when time changes,
Dan, this has been helpful advice from Chip and Joe.
life coach. Yeah,
Oh goodness.
I'm really into soccer, playing it. I mean, I don't play anymore, but like if I wanted to play, like I'd be really into it again. Yeah.
He was in his like own little soccer team.
I was
and
in a
then,
soccer team
and then
with,
stuff happened after that.
Yeah, some beef happened.
Yeah.
Not really beef because I didn't do anything. I just got a bunch of texts because I didn't go to a game.
Oh yeah, you missed a day.
I missed a day because I didn't see the text, and then they called me like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, we have a game." And they hung up. They were mad. Texted me a bunch of shit in a group chat, and I was like, if this shit's gonna happen because I missed one game, fuck that. I'm out. So yeah, I just left. But yeah, I love soccer. I don't like watching soccer. I don't like watching sports in general. I think maybe basketball. Basketball's like alright. Like it's entertaining enough to see them just like shoot and like dunk and like crazy stuff. But like soccer I can't get behind, even though I love it. I can't get behind watching it. Except
I
for
like-
Mexico games. Mexico
I feel
games are
basketball
crazy.
is too slow. If I go from watching soccer then to basketball feels slow.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they have a lot of timeouts. They have like, like free throws and stuff
And then
like
I
that.
want to like soccer, but then they fake so
Oh my
much.
God.
I just laugh. I'm like, my
The
gosh.
flops are insane.
You're like, these guys are like children. My goodness.
They'll touch. I've seen a bunch of videos, and obviously like playing and like being firsthand in soccer, you like when you see what happens on TV, like in the real life, like outside of TV, that doesn't happen. Like that doesn't happen, and like people like don't understand that. It's so weird. It's like so like it almost feels staged sometimes. I'm like, what the heck, dude? This guy will get like wind will blow from him because they miss slapping him or something, and like he'll fly and he'll like land on his back and like it's to the point where they're hurting themselves to make the ref believe that the guy hurt them. It's crazy. It's crazy. And yeah, the famous guy is Neymar. Neymar fakes everything. And yeah, he gets a lot of crap for that, for flopping. But they should get fined for that. That would be like NBA. If the NBA player flops, they have like replays.
Like you see in the camera, like the guy doesn't even touch him.
Yeah.
Or maybe a tiny touch.
And then they'll just
And then he
kick.
looks, and then he has like a 5-second delay reaction.
Yeah,
and he's like,
yeah.
"Oh."
So, yeah, so they'll slide and,
And then
they'll miss.
He's
they'll
like
miss
crying
the
on the floor. I'm like, my gosh.
It doesn't even touch them, and then somehow they like they think in their mind, I should fake this. And yeah, it's not good. But yeah,
What do you think about wrestling?
oh, I fucking hate wrestling.
Oh, fuck.
WWE?
Yeah, that was a blow to you, Rodrigo.
WWE,
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rodrigo.
I know Rodrigo
but
loves wrestling.
I'm gonna be
man.
honest. I don't like fake shit. I just can't get behind fake shit. It's that's why I like sports. That's why I hate I can't get behind anime. I can't get behind like anything like fantasy fiction-y.
Oh yeah, he
you
says
know?
he doesn't like fiction.
I
That's what
don't
he
like
doesn't
fiction. I don't know why. I just don't like fiction. I feel like my imagination thinks other things, but then I see things that I didn't imagine, and it kind of ruins it. It's like reading a book and watching the movie. You see the movie, and you're like, it's nothing like the book and like how I imagined it. I mean, it's Hollywood, but like in general, like that's how it is for me. Like in fiction wise, anything fictional.
I remember one day, I think he told me like this exact thing, like
Uh-huh.
that he doesn't like fiction. And then I think I asked him like, Joe, do you ever get superpowers in your dreams? And then he's like,
I don't even remember
"No."
my dreams.
This is so sad.
Yeah,
man.
you're just like talking to me about like, I mean, I remember certain dreams, but like you tell me like, yeah, I had a dream this night, and I had a dream that night. I had a dream. I'm like every other night, and I'm like, I get a dream like once a month if I'm lucky. To me, it's just like nothing happened. Like I closed my eyes, and I woke up, and that's it. I don't remember.
I
anything.
remember most of my dreams.
I don't know how. What do you do?
Sleep very late.
Oh, okay.
Wake up, go back to sleep. Wake up, go back to sleep.
Jesus.
Yeah. It puts me in this weird like limbo between awake and
where
asleep.
Yeah. Where you're kind of like groggy, so you like
Yeah.
fall asleep again because you're groggy, and then yeah, wow. So you're like half asleep in a way.
Yeah.
At all times.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, like I don't even know. You were telling me last podcast what like the interests were that I have, and like
I could only think of like cars.
I love
Maybe like recording, as in the vlogs kind of counts. As
yeah, I enjoy
like,
that.
Film, like I don't know.
I enjoy creating.
Creating. There you
That's
go.
I enjoy that. I enjoy creating and entertaining. Like that's like my main things that I like doing, just because. I mean, I feel like I am all right at it. Like I feel like I can hold my ground for comedy entertainment wise if I wanted to produce something, whatever it is. Like I don't think our podcasts suck, you know? Like I can be obviously real and be like, you know, this sucks. Why are we doing this? Whatever. But like I don't think they suck. Like I mean, obviously everybody starting off needs improvement, but like I feel we have a pretty good basis, you know? And yeah, I just think that I that's my forte. I like creating, I like entertaining, I like comedy, like stuff like that. I like lightheartedness stuff. Anything that kind of revolves around that. So, yeah, I used to be like an introvert. I don't know if
Oh, you said a long time. Well,
like I
you said you said when you were little,
uh-huh.
you had to be goofy to make friends.
Okay,
That's-
yeah, and for people that don't know, I'm an only child. I don't have any brothers, any sisters, as far as I know. But yeah, because my dad, you know, he laid people off from their jobs. I don't know. I'm trying to make it really, really PG and really G because I don't want to think of my dad in that way. So you know, he delivered some mail, and then they got mail, but I don't know if they opened the mail and it became something else. So yeah, this got confusing. But yeah, as far as I know, I don't have any brothers or sisters. I am an only child, and I feel like as a kid, I always and I think I'm like this when I don't interact with enough people. Whenever I do interact with people, I start like getting along with them really well. Like it's like kind of like I distance myself from people because I kind of have to, whatever reason it is, like work and stuff. And then like once I come back and talk to them again, I feel like it's like 20 times better. I don't know why. So then yeah, but that's always how I was. I was always goofy, and I always wanted to make friends. I don't know why. Like I always wanted to make friends. Like it was just because I never had anybody to really play with. So
Aww.
yeah, whatever.
Aww, just
Yeah.
imagine a cold, helpless Joe in the corner.
I want friends.
Dude, that's me too, dude. I've been to 7 schools
I've been
in
to
my life.
3 schools.
If you don't count college,
Yeah,
and that'll be like 10.
yeah. I've been to 3 schools. That's it.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Elementary, middle, high.
Yeah.
But I.
Wait, what'd you say last one?
High.
420.
But yeah, I think I've been to like 5 elementary schools.
Jesus.
I think, yeah, 5 elementary schools.
Damn.
Yeah,
I could never imagine that. That would be hell for me.
it sucked.
Yeah. Well, at a certain point, did you just stop like trying to make friends?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
ah, fuck it. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Dude, and then finally middle school came along, and I meet all the people from like the first elementary school,
Uh-huh.
and they have changed.
Oh man.
Yeah, they're all like cholos now.
Oh.
I'm like, dang, and I'm still the same. I'm like the same person. I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were like the dark ages. I tough up, yeah, and if we mention that, I'd call those the dark age.
Why? Because you felt kind of like.
Those were bad times, Joe.
Did you feel like
I would just be in the library by myself.
Did you feel like the outcast or whatever?
Yeah, heck yeah. I didn't talk to
Damn.
anyone.
Damn.
And then my sister went to the same school as me.
Uh-huh.
So like she's like a super extrovert.
Yeah.
Like,
Super extrovert.
Yeah, and then so every time people would see me like, "Oh, you're her brother, right?" And then I'm not going to say her name.
Yeah.
But I'm like, "Yeah, I'm her brother." And then they always like comparing me to her. So, oh my gosh, it was awful.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
bet. I never really struggled with friends though. Like that's always been the thing for me. And
It's funny. Joe makes a lot of friends,
Uh-huh.
but I've never met someone like Joe where we can't go to certain places because he doesn't want to see certain people. Okay, like we can't go eat in certain places.
There's places that like
Yeah.
I just not that I got kicked out of, but I can't show my face there because of whatever reason, that happened. It's not like beef or anything. It's just like I guess like stuff happens. It's not beef though. Like I don't know how to explain it really.
And then now that he's like fired from his work, he's like, well, that's another place I can't go to anymore.
Add it to the list.
I'm like, dang it, Joe.
All right, let's go down. All right, the biggest one obviously for us that we know is Baskin Robbins.
Oh. Oh god.
Oh my God.
Joe made a whole video on this in the past.
Yeah.
I think it's still one of the top searches if you search Baskin Robbins.
I think
Oh,
I
did
did.
you-
I
you
deleted
deleted
it,
it?
or
Oh,
I put it on
okay.
private. But it
Okay.
had 12,000 views.
Yeah, it was like
was-
the third or fourth thing you search if you put Baskin Robbins
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Okay, long story short, since we're running low on time, is okay. So I made a video. I was making vlogs, right? And then I went into Baskin Robbins with my friends, and they asked about the camera because I had the camera on me. It was a big DSLR. If you guys know about cameras, DSLR. So then I had the DSLR rigged with like a GorillaPod, Rode mic, and like little gadgets to make the audio better and make it easier to hold. Whatever. Nice lens, wide angle lens, and then it's like rigged up. So then they saw it, and then they're like, "Hey, what is that?" And then I'm like, "Oh, I make vlogs." So they said, "Oh, can we be on your vlog or whatever?" So then I put them on my vlog, and then one of the guys there was like super like extroverted, or like as soon as the camera came on, he was like, "Yo, what's up, guys?" And he gave me a whole tour of Baskin Robbins. And then come to find out, a couple like weeks later, their manager finds out and like talks
Yeah.
to them and has them on a group chat and says like, this is unacceptable, blah blah blah. You need to tell him that he can never like do that again because that's against company policy. I don't know how you guys admitted that. And like as you see their text message, they're like, we were wrong on doing this.
Oh yeah.
We should have known better.
They're trying to sound all professional
Yeah.
on their reply.
So and I got a text that said like, take down the video please, and I never took down the video until like recently, like a couple months ago, and this was like 2 years ago almost. And so I never went to Baskin Robbins also because I was talking to one of the girls, and I completely just like ghosted her because I was not having it. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
So then that just happened, and then it just kind of made it into like this weird like awkwardness if I were to go in there, So then that was the one place that we couldn't go into. And then what's another place?
I don't know which ones you want me to say.
It depends.
Food places.
Food places. Oh yeah, I can't go to Denny's.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't go to Denny's because so I can't go to 2 Denny's, or we can't go to 1 Denny's.
You
together.
can't go.
No, to one.
What?
One together because.
Oh me. Okay.
Well,
yeah.
because of the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy sucks. So we'll talk about that guy. It was Hector and I and one of our friends Francisco and David, and we were all eating at Denny's, and this waiter, he was horrible, like
He was
horrible.
bad.
And like I'm not the type to talk shit. Like as long as you like try and show effort, I'm cool with it. Even if you fuck up, I'm cool with it. As long as you realize you fucked up, whatever. So then he didn't fuck up. I mean, he fucked up, but he didn't show effort of him trying to like say, "Oh, is everything okay?" How a waiter always does. So bad customer service. He gave us our
really
food,
bad.
and we didn't even have any forks or spoons or anything.
Uh-huh.
We never saw him. We were waiting to see him so that he can come and say, "Hey, is everything okay?" And so we can like ask him for spoons and whatever.
By the time we finally told him
Yeah.
about something, our food was
Yeah.
already cold, man.
Yeah, and we didn't even tell him. We told another lady, and that lady told him. And apparently he's like a horrible employee, so like they hate him there. And yeah, so he ended up not even bringing me my orange juice or my coffee that was promised in the meal.
And they still charged you.
And
for
they
it, huh?
charged me for it.
Yeah.
But then I said, hey, why don't you put the shake that I ordered as a substitute for the drink? So he was just like, wait, no, I'm charging you for the shake. And I'm like, but I never got the juice or anything, so just kind of substitute it for it, and it's fine. So then he was just like, he like whispered in his breath, he started cussing under his breath, and like David and Francisco heard him as I was walking away, cussing, like, and he was just, he was so full of it. Like, he's just like, I don't know. But, yeah, this guy was not the guy. This wasn't it, chief. But, yeah. And then the other Denny's, I can't go to because I know 2 girls there. And, I mean, one of the girls I just didn't really, like, end up talking to, I guess. Nothing really progressed. So I kind of just, like, left it at that. So if I went there, it'd be just awkward. Like, it's not like I'm hated there or anything, but it'd just be awkward for, like, me and, like, the person, you know?
It's funny. The majority of places we go to, Joe meets someone that he knows.
And yeah.
We just went to Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
today,
Yeah.
and we saw your
We-
now ex-coworker.
Yeah, and she I was ordering, and then she just turns, like, to the right and looks at me, and she's like, Joe! I'm like... I like smiled. I didn't, because it's so awkward at this point now. I just smiled and looked at her.
Like
and
you waved.
and I'm just like, hey, and I just like smiled because I like she knew about the whole incident, obviously, because everybody talks about that shit. And yeah, so yeah, it was like that. So yeah, that's great.
That's funny.
But yeah, so I think we are good on time. We're
Yeah.
actually wrapping it up now, chopping it up. And
All right. Well, me and Joe
have
we wanted to start ending these podcasts with the question of the day.
question of the day or question of the podcast, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
We really didn't get to think through on it, so let's just go with. I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
I was thinking, like, what are your guys' interests?
Yeah. What do you like? What do you dislike? Do you agree with anything that we have? Maybe you're like find it like hard for me to like get into fiction or anime or anything in particular, like sports. Yeah, just leave it in the comments down below. We'll read them. We read all the comments. And again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Turn on the post notifications bell. If you don't know what that is, it's right next to the right next to subscribe. When you subscribe and you click it, and it notifies you every single time we upload. And
Bonus question.
Bonus question.
This is the first one. It has to be a bonus.
bonus.
Now, do you guys have have powers in your dreams?
Or can you even remember your dreams? Because I cannot.
Or can you control your dreams? I can't be the only one, man. There's got to be someone out there. I've been able to fly. I've been able to shoot stuff from my hand.
Dude, I have freaking
I can
nightmares.
teleport, man.
I have nightmares where things are just moving closer to me, and I hate it.
Like each consecutive dream, I would try to learn how to fly because they would be different each time.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, there was.
I wish I could do that. That'd be more enjoyable to sleep. But yeah,
That's why you have to watch anime. All right, so the questions of the day, those two.
Yeah, those two. So yeah, interests and if you can control your dreams.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, leave it in the comments down below, and we'll read them next podcast. We read all the comments, so don't be afraid to comment. Yeah, so we'll see you guys in the next podcast, and
We'll see you guys next time.
bas.
Bus. And pause.